29 countries have just signed a treaty in Shanghai creating a new intergovernmental organisation for artificial intelligence. And one of them shares a maritime boundary with us. So the body is called WAICO, the World Artificial Intelligence Cooperation Organisation. And I'll call it WAICO, but I'm not talking about the showdown city in Texas. So WAICO headquarters are based inside Shanghai. Antonio Guterres attended the signing without the UN joining, which is a pretty efficient way to lend a room legitimacy while committing to nothing in reality. The founding members are Russia, Belarus, Cuba, Venezuela, Serbia, Brazil, and a long list of African and Asian states. So Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, and Myanmar are all in. Indonesia said joining at this founding stage gave them a strategic opportunity to shape WAICO's policy direction and institutional structure. The day after the signing, Xi Jinping opened at the World AI Conference in person for the first time since it started in 2018, and he warned against AI producing what he called a new historical injustice, a digital reprise of the colonial division of the world. The offer that he provides is 5,000 AI training places for developing countries over 5 years, an AI application cooperation centre with ASEAN, with the Arab League, with the African Union, the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, and BRICS. And 30 countries are all given access to Mazu, which is China's AI-powered weather warning system. So 5,000 places over 5 years is 1,000 a year for the entire global south. As a checkbook exercise, it's pretty unimpressive. However, capacity building is the instrument, and the future is inside AI standards. A country that trains its public servants through Chinese programs, builds on Chinese open source models, and runs Chinese systems inside its emergency management will end up writing domestic AI regulation compatible with that stack. So it's soft power 101. Think of the Marshall Plan. Nobody has to be told to do it. It's just the path of least friction. And a researcher at Carnegie has argued that WAICO gives Beijing a vehicle to expand its network of AI cooperation centres and to shape how AI gets discussed at the UN. Governance will follow infrastructure. It always does. And just a day before this conference, Anthony Albanese gave his speech in Sydney called AI in Australia's Interests. And he stood up the Office of AI inside the Prime Minister and Cabinet. And it was all very necessary work. However, it was entirely inward-facing. We will keep trading with, contracting to, sharing data with, and building joint systems alongside our regional neighbours. Their AI defaults are being set in Shanghai. We did not sign up to it. However, we will live inside of it anyway. Interesting times indeed.